Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another OU ladder battle on Pokemon Showdown by yours truly. Now, you might be able to spot some differences in this team, which is the same team that I've been using in the prior OU matches that I've uploaded onto this channel. But I think I did mention that Meloetta was the entire purpose of the team. Like, I just wanted to use Meloetta. But after many battles, I've decided to kick her out of her own team. This is partially because, I mean, Meloetta is a very interesting Pokemon and can be very potent. But in this current meta, she just doesn't stand up to the onslaught of just physical and special attackers that just hit so hard. I've been having a really hard time switching her in at all, and basically she just sits there in my team while my other members switch in and out. And later, maybe if I'm winning or something, she might come in as a fodder or to get rid of something really quickly. But her role in the team was just completely lackluster, and I wasn't exactly even sure because the entire mythology of the team was kind of what do you call it? It was flawed because I mean I just wanted her in the team, so I think that was her ultimate downfall as a supporting poke on the team. So basically, I've been trying to find a replacement for her, and I realized that my team has trouble with dragons. And I basically just plopped ice shards on. I was experimenting with ice shards on Donphan and Hidden Power Ice on Togekiss, and I just didn't want to, sacrifice a move slot just to take care of dragons. And not that they're dragon slayers to begin with. It was just kind of sad. And so basically, I reverted them back to their original roles. Togekiss being the complete boss in special walling department, and instead of Hidden Power Ice, I now have Heal Bell, which saves my ass countless times. You would not believe. And Donphan has reverted to from being a tank to a complete physical wall with Toxic as opposed to Ice Shards. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call. So anyway, I think I was talking about a replacement for Meloetta and the fact that I had trouble with dragons. So what I was thinking was I made some tests. So basically, first I went with a special Salamence to kind of throw people off, and the fact that my team was lacking in the special attacking department. But then I realized before I even tested with Salamence that I never used Hydreigon, and Hydreigon's kind of awesome, but its speed was just too. It was such a turnoff. And I don't think that's the right term. Anyway, I'm gonna go with that. You know what I'm talking about. And Choice Scarf really limits its offensive threatness, and the Choice Specs, while being a monster, just kind of, I don't know, it's just too slow. It's 98 base speed is really it trolls everybody, except the people that outspeed it and kill it with like a fighting move or something. And then I realized I really liked my Choice Banded Haxorus. It was just so fun to use in my previous 2-mag, 3 drag team, for those of you who are familiar with that term. And then I thought, wait a minute, there's something even stronger that can spam Outrage, and that's Kyurem Black. And Kyurem Black has recently been demoted to OU, much to his chagrin, and much to the delight and the hilarity of his his twin, White Kyurem, who now sits on his throne on Ubers. But this is the first match I'm going to be testing out. And I can see why Smogon picked OU for this thing. This thing's physical move pool is completely lackluster. It cannot take advantage of its it has a terrible move pool for a physical set anyway. It can't take advantage of its mammoth physical attack for its life. Wait, is that how you say it? Anyway, so I decided to try it out in the OU team, and basically this Choice Bandit. And I know this team just doesn't have. Oh my God, I'm rambling again. This team just does not have enough special attackers. That's something that I'll have to address later on. But for now, let's just have some fun spamming Outrage from this fucking beast. So let's get started. So I'm going to put the really slow. I'll leave with Gumbo as usual because he has a Genesect, because I hate Genesect leads. But he does go with the Doug Trio. Now, I know I'm going to be outspeeded unless I had a Choice Scarf, because I have a Choice Scarf, so I'm going to skedaddle out of there. And predicting the Earthquake, I mean, he knows that he has to use Earthquake. That was like 100% prediction right there. So I'm going to go into my Sex Kick, and he doesn't do anything. He can't do anything with... Wait, this is too slow. So I'm gonna set this to slow. Okay. So he goes with Earthquake and misses, blah blah blah. And I am able to do something. So I don't fear it that much. I mean, it doesn't have that much attack, even if it's Stone Edges me. But it does get off the Stone Rockies. So that's gonna be quite the thorn on my side, because it limits my, Black Qrem's ability to come in and resist an attack or something, wreak havoc. So I do get the Body Slam off, but Starmie hacks me first with a Thunderbolt. Now this thing is max HP, max special defense, so it's not gonna take anything, even though it's it just took a super effective Thunderbolt to the face. So thankfully he got hacks and I didn't, and I heal Belled, and now he's in trouble. So I believe he tries to stay in. So he stays in, and of course he gets the hacks, because that's what my Sex Kick does best. And I predicted him to switch, but I wanted to be safe, so I went with the Air Slash again. I should have went with Body Slam, or maybe I did go with Body Slam. Did I predict correctly? I'm not exactly sure. No, but it did a decent amount, and I fucking hate this thing, Genesect. Everyone uses it, and it's really good. So people are gonna use it, but I don't know. It's just, I think it over-centralizes the metagame too much. Like, Steel Bugs are just running rampant everywhere in OU. I hate, like, Fortress, Genesect especially, because now it carries the necessary means with download to, take care of a lot of counters that targets specifically Steel Bug types. So I really don't like that. It's just hard to deal with. Maybe if I use it myself, I'll like it, but I don't know. I don't feel like using it. I'm too much of a hipster. So I'm just walling its special attacks because it did not get the download it needed, obviously, because Sex Kick's special defense is up the roof. So we're just gonna have a tug of war here, and what happens? So he does switch out because he realizes he can't do anything unless he hacks me with a freeze or something. He's gonna scare me away with a Stone Miss. So he predicted me to switch, I think. So he didn't go with the Stone Edge exactly. Oh no! Wait, I roosted on the switch. Okay, so now I'm gonna skedaddle here, predicting the Stone Edge. And Rolo is max HP, max defense. It's not going to take anything from that Stone Edge. I'm going to scare it away with the Earthquake, but I do go for something else, I believe. Or maybe I do go with the Earthquake anyway. Just to be safe. Nope, I do not remember missing an Earthquake from this element. So I do go for something special. Yeah, I go for the Rapid Spin to get rid of the rocks. And this Salamence, okay, so it has Intimidate. So I'm thinking it's not some sort of... It might be a special set, That's the first indicator. And so I do go into my Dragon Resisting Paddy Wagon, which is a new name. I think I named it Zerling. I was not satisfied with that name. So I'm going to skedaddle here because I know it's going to Fire Blast because it's surfed. It's going to know Fire Blast. So I go to my special wall now. So now I know that it still might be mixed. So it might pose kind of a threat. But I know that Sex Kick is going to be able to take any special move, especially non-stabbed or non-super effective moves like a champ. So he goes into Tyranitar again. And here I over-predict. I do not escape. So Tyranitar gets off a Stone Edge and crits me. I don't think it matters that much. I really don't think it does. And yeah, it gets rid of my little sex kick in one turn. And that's a bummer, but we're 1 for 1. But I value my Togekiss more than that Doug trio of his that he valued. That actually I can't speak for him, so I really don't know. So I scare him away with a Bullet Punch, but I predict the U-turn is just so broken. I predict the switch, like so I'm going to do a U-turn, which allows me to have switch initiative and have momentum. It's such a great move. So I know I'm going to be faster, so I'm going to be putting Sun to sleep. If he switches in the counter, sleep. If he doesn't, Conqueror is going to go to sleep. And this is going to help me out, guys. This is going to help me out a lot in this match. Maybe even... I think this was a deciding factor that this Conqueror was put out of commission. So I can't really do anything. I know that he's going to be able to switch in a counter. So I'm not going to go for a Sword Stance. It doesn't matter. So here we go. Steve comes in, ready to rock. And he goes into something. He goes into Salamence and intimidates me, which pisses me off, so I'm gonna switch out because I am going to get off Outrages with that Choice Band boost. I'm not gonna do regular Outrages. That's just insane. So he double switches for some reason. I don't know why. And he gets the crucial special attack boost from my Steve. And I tried to do the EVs so that EVs and IVs so that Black Huron didn't get a special attack boost from Genesect, but it just wasn't worth it. I have to sacrifice too much defense for that to happen, so I didn't do that. So he switches again for some reason, I don't know, to get an Intimidate off. I think this guy likes Intimidate way too much. I mean, it's good, but if you abuse it without thinking, it's not going to do you good. So predicting for the Fire Blast, I'm going to go into my Gumbo. What does he do? Wait, what the fuck happened? Oh no, we double switched. So yeah, nothing happened that turn. So I U-turn out, predicting some sort of, I don't know. I don't want. Go back into my Paddy Wagon. So I know it's not gonna do some sort of fire move because it's Victini, or maybe he over predicts. But he does get a Surf off. Oh no, Hydro Pump. Wait, does he have both Surf and Hydro Pump? Maybe he just had Hydro Pump. I'm looking at the animation, so maybe I have some of the moves mixed up. Because I think they do have the same animation. So he does get a crit, and I don't think it mattered because Hydro Pump is pretty powerful. And I was banking on getting rid of him with Fusion Bolt, but unfortunately it didn't happen. And he lives with 3 HP in the Sandstorm, so that kind of ruffled my jimmies. But I am able to revenge kill it with Olive. I love Brillium. Brillium's so awesome. My favorite Pokemon. Okay, so enough fanboying. Now what he's going to go into? He's going to go into his Genesect. Yeah. I'm going to get off one good old Mach Punch because I need to get rid of this thing as soon as possible. It has another special attack. I wonder... I'm going to go back into my team. This thing is so goddamn... Okay, so he kills me with Ice Beam. I'm going to need to figure out... I think Breloom can... I can maybe fix his spread so that Genesect doesn't get a special attack download. So right here, okay, I'm pissed. I'm pissed, okay. Fuck you. Here we go. Banded, 170 attack, Outrage. Strongest Outrage in the goddamn game. I think this beats Zweilous' Outrage? I'm not exactly sure. I think it does. I'm not so sure. So right here, the neutral ice. I love it. I love you, Steve. And then he goes for a crit, unnecessary crit, and yeah, you've done your job. You KO 2 things. And right here, I have a lone Donphan left because Steve is going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm. And Donphan is just, he is a beast in defending against anything these two Pokemon's going to throw at me. And I'm going to be able to... So he goes for the Dragon Dance because I don't blame him because I think he's out of options at this point. He can't really do anything to me. And it's not attack invested, otherwise I would have one-hit KO this thing 100%. And he goes for the Crunch because, you know, Stone Edge, he could miss with that, and the fact that I resist it. So I 2 KO it, and now I have about 50 health, and his Conkeldurr is asleep. Now, if his Conkeldurr was not asleep, I most likely would have lost because he's packing some. I was afraid of Drain Punch. So if he Drain Punched, he might have out-survived me because he is carrying lefties as well, I think. And I don't take any damage from Sandstorm while he does, so this is a blessing on my side of the team. So he wakes up after 2 turns, and he gets off an Ice Punch, and it's not stabbed, and 75 base power, and I have max defense up the roof, so I take that pretty well. But I question whether my Rolo would have survived if he was not asleep for the first 2 turns. So he goes for a good bulk up because I think he just gave up. And Sandstorm takes care of that. So that was another GG. And guys, I'm gonna be trying to make. So Meloetta is not working out in OU. I can see why she's not in OU, but I'm gonna try to make a UU team now after this video. And so hopefully next time you guys will see me in the UU department. And that is when I'll be trying Meloetta again, and hopefully she'll shine better there because I don't know, she's awesome. I want to use her, but she's quite the tricky gal to use. But I'll figure it out one way or another. So that was GG, and I'll see you guys next time.